Are you looking for reasonably priced cards? And why don't you check out their Japanese equivalents? It's the same or similar art, they're less expensive, they're essentially the same card with different words or different characters on them. But why are they different from the English ones? Why are they more expensive? Well, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you how to get your hands on some of the hottest Japanese sets. I'm Mike, this is Jag Poke, and I started my own Pokemon business, baby. Let's go! Japanese cards. They're way more affordable than their English counterparts. But why? Let me tell you why. Japanese cards cost less to make, and Japanese manufacturers pay less to distribute them to their wholesalers, retailers. It just costs less. That's one of the major factors. Japan has a highly competitive market. There are so many wholesalers and retailers in Japan itself that everybody's fighting to get their product out there. Everybody's fighting to make a sale, which essentially is driving the market down. Look at TCG Player. This is a cool example. Look at TCG Player, right? You're putting your card or booster box, whatever, on TCG Player, and you're looking to sell it at the lowest point. So if somebody has it for $5, you're probably going to put yours in there for $4.99. That's essentially what's going on, which is driving the market price down for these Japanese booster boxes. Supply and demand. We cannot out-demand Japanese supply, which leads me back to my first point. Low production cost, low distribution cost. That's why these boxes are so cheap, or at least so much cheaper than the English equivalents to the different boxes, the different variations. Japanese singles. It is a well-known, or majority accepts the fact that Japanese cards are of a better quality than the English ones. The Japanese quality assurance and quality control is on point. Your centering is on point. Whitening, barely any. Your foil, top-notch, high quality. Now the quality control is non-existent in the US market. So when you find a near mint to mint copy of a card and you want to get it graded and it comes back at 10, that then drives the price up because there's less in population, there's less in circulation. Now, my question is, why aren't more people buying Japanese boxes? They're guaranteed hits in them. Guaranteed hits. You are guaranteed to get something good. So why aren't more people buying them? One reason: language barrier. That's it, a language barrier. You have a collector that doesn't know what a certain card is, especially if they're getting into the game a little bit later with all of these newer Pokemon. You're not gonna know what they are if you're just starting out unless you're deep down into it. So to collect Japanese cards is like, and you don't know what they mean, you don't know which Pokemon this is because you can't read Japanese, that'll deter somebody. I can understand that. That can definitely deter somebody. But it still doesn't beat the price. You're still getting the same card. Getting the same card with better quality. I don't get it. Unique cards in Japan. Now, yes, there are some cards in Japan that are all the way up there. It's bound to happen. It's inevitable. So you got Japanese exclusives like the Pancho Pikachus. Everybody wants the Pancho Pikachus because they can't have them in an English version. So that Japanese version is gonna skyrocket. A potential skyrocket would be the new box sets that's coming out for the 3 prefixtures that that are opening Pokemon centers again in Japan, which are coming with 3 separate Pikachu promo cards in there, similar to the Pancho Pikachu. That could potentially skyrocket because they're Japanese exclusives. You can only get them from Japan. They're never gonna be in an English version. In that instance, then yeah, understandable, they're gonna go up. Cool. Why are English cards so expensive? They're in high demand. The player base and the collector base in the US is higher than Japan. So more cards are sought after. More highly sought after cards are being collected in multiples, which is taking inventory away from the community. You take that away from the community, you can drive the price up because there's not that many in circulation. Compound effect, it's gonna go up. Prices are gonna go up. Low supply, high demand, English cards. Right now we're dealing with a low supply of all cards. It's hard to get English product anywhere. So what's that gonna do? It's gonna drive the price up. If I have 10 boxes of Prismatic Evolution and the only place to get them is from me, now mind you, this is a dramatized, scenario. If I'm holding the only 10 boxes, I can charge whatever I want and you're gonna pay it if you want these boxes. Low supply, high demand, cost goes up. We're gonna talk about it again. Quality assurance, quality control. It's atrocious with English cards right now. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Hey, real quick, are you ready to take your Pokemon collection to the next level? Well, check out jagpoke.com. At jagpoke.com, we bring you the heat directly from Japan. With fast, affordable, and reliable track shipping, you can have your hands on your new Japanese booster box in days. So whether you're a serious collector, competitive player, or just want affordable Pokemon cards to open with the family, Jagpoke is here to help. Shop with confidence at jagpoke.com. Okay, look at the centering on this Lugia V card. Look at that. Look how bad that is. Like, look how absolutely terrible that centering is. Where is the quality control? Where is the quality assurance? Where's the process? Where's the process going wrong with these English cards? I don't know. I don't get it. But that's why. Because once you find the near mint to mint copy that could potentially get a 10, it's like astronomical. Because there are less copies of that quality, the price is gonna go up. Less population. You can charge whatever you want. Market fluctuation. The English market is driven by hype. If you got a set that's coming out, the hype is through the roof, that set is gonna go crazy. It's gonna be mad expensive. Now, if you got a set coming out that doesn't get much hype, it might get some hype at the release, but then, the hype dies down because people might not like the set, the pull rates are terrible, or the chase card isn't what people really want or anything like that, then yeah, the price is gonna go down. And then again, language preference. You got a collector that don't feel like digging to see what card he got in Japanese, he's gonna go for the English ones because they're like, oh, I know exactly what Pokemon this is. Like, Google's not a thing. Come on, bro. You don't even need Google. There are apps out there that you take a picture of the card. You can even do it with Google. Take a picture of the card and it'll tell you exactly what it is in English. And you're gonna get a higher quality card. As a collector, because I started out as a collector. Yes, I'm running a business, but I started out as a collector. I don't care what language the card is in. I like looks. If a card looks good to me visually, I'm gonna get it. There are cards that have nostalgia. Me personally, my nostalgia is Rayquaza, Lugia, Mewtwo, Mew. Those are what trigger my nostalgia. So if you're looking to get Japanese boxes, there are different avenues that you can go, right? My least advised avenue, unless you are in the Pokemon selling business, is to get them straight from Japan. Caveat to that, if you got friends in Japan, like me, it's still hard to get them over here in bulk, given the shipping costs and everything like that. Your shipping cost is gonna be a little bit less from these Japanese wholesalers. So how it goes is the manufacturer distributes them to Japanese wholesalers. You cannot get cards directly from the Japanese manufacturer or Japanese distribution. They only work with other Japanese nationals in Japan. Now, how sellers like myself get them is we contact these third-party sellers, or second-party sellers at this point, because I'm the third party, they're the second party. We contact them via Facebook, Instagram, and that's how we get the Japanese boxes, promo cards, all of that. That's how we get them. But you're gonna incur import tax. It's inevitable, especially now with the whole tax situation up in the air and everything like that. You're gonna incur some type of import tax. And more than likely, they're gonna hold your product if you don't have some sort of import documentation, or business documentation, like an EIN number or anything like that. Next, check your local card shops. Local card shops, they're getting more and more Japanese stuff in. Check those out. You might find some good Japanese stuff there, singles from people that have open packs and everything like that and traded them in. Or if you want packs yourself, get them from your local card shop. US-based online stores, you're gonna have to pay shipping, or maybe the store that you frequent offers free shipping or lower shipping or discounts, whatever the case may be. Definitely check those out. So the last two, your local card shops or your online e-commerce Pokemon seller stores, check those out if you want Japanese cards. So basic takeaways from this video, man. Supply and demand. We're never gonna out-demand Japan's supply. Quality assurance, quality control. Japan has better quality control. They just do. Their card quality is higher. Language preference. Some people just like English cards more than Japanese cards only because they're in English, because they can read English. They don't care about the quality. Buy Japanese, yo. You're gonna get a better quality card. Don't worry about the language. Don't worry about how much it costs or whatever. If you want consistency, graded consistency, Japanese is the way to go. But that's what I got. Peace, love. Catch you on the next one.